Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
That's right. With that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'adash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles, the elders of Israel that rule well. Greetings and salutations to the Akiyam, Akwakiyam, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
Read that again for me,
Yep. Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred,
That's right.
and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
That's right. You had a perpetual hatred. This is the nation of Edom that had a perpetual hatred for the children of Israel. Go ahead.
By the force of the sword in the time of their calamity,
Uh-huh.
in the time that their iniquity had an end.
That's right. During the time of the Babylonians, what did the Edomites do? They helped to track down and kill and enslave the children of Israel.
That's right.
Okay? So what's getting ready to happen to the nation of Edom? The nation of Edom is getting ready to be tracked down by every fucking nation on this planet and put to death or put into fucking slavery. Okay? I'm going to continue. We're going to continue in the concentration camps are here, not coming. All right, because that's what's getting ready to take place. They're getting ready to try to put the children of Israel into another captivity. Okay, they're going to try to put them into that captivity to slowly exterminate them. All right, but the Most High is getting ready to make a move on their ass when they do this. All right, so by the reason of all things, the so-called white man will be judged without mercy. For he will have judgment without mercy. He will have judgment, Salakia. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that hath showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. And that is James 2:13. Get that for me. The so-called white man shed blood of hundreds of millions of Israelites around the world. And because of his perpetual hatred of Jacob, which the brother read in Ezekiel 35:5, the initial stage of the devil's judgment is the recompense, retribution, and requital of his actions and wrongdoing. And we'll get that in Galatians and Thessalonians. But grab that James 2:13 for me.
James 2:13.
Uh-huh.
For he shall have judgment without mercy,
That's right.
that has showed no mercy.
That's right. He's going to have judgment without mercy. Okay? Because this is a man that showed no mercy to the young, to the old. He snatched the newborn babies out of mother's hands and sold them to another slave master. Okay? This is what they did. So why would they get mercy when they showed none? Go ahead,
That has showed no mercy.
That's right.
And mercy rejoiced against judgment.
And the mercy rejoiced against judgment. And that's what we're going to do, man. We're going to rejoice, man, at the judgment of the so-called white man. Okay? We are definitely going to rejoice at the judgment of the so-called white man, man. Because we're tired of being in this predicament that we're in. Was that the end of that?
Yes, that was it.
Grab Galatians 6:7. You see? You know? When they were having a good time making our babies alligator bait. Our toddlers. All right? This is what the so-called white man did to get money, to enjoy his life. He rejoiced, okay, at our downfall. He rejoiced at our suffering. You see? So yeah, we're gonna rejoice at the judgment of the so-called white man, man. Go ahead.
Start at 3 out.
Yes, sir.
Galatians 6:3.
Uh-huh.
For if a man think himself to be something,
That's right.
when he is nothing,
Yep.
he deceiveth himself.
When a man thinketh himself to be something and he is nothing, he deceives himself. But see, the so-called white man thinks that this nation of his, my house shall never fall, his house shall stand forever. Okay? Keep being slick. I see. Yeah. It's all good. You see? the so-called white man, what does he do? He thinks to himself that he's going to be here forever, man. He thinks that his nation is going to last forever. His house is going to stand forever. Okay? And what is he doing? He's deceiving himself, man. You see? Go ahead.
But let every man prove his own work,
Uh-huh.
and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another.
That's right.
For every man shall bear his own burden.
Mm-hmm.
Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all good things.
That's right.
Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked.
That's right. Be not deceived, because Yahweh, the Most High, the man the world ignorantly calls God, is not mocked, man. You people are getting ready to find that out. Go ahead.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
That's right. And I went into that earlier in the week. What I was doing, I did a video. A man's going to reap what he sows, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I have my garden, and I go down there, and I try to take care of it. I water it when it's necessary. You know, I prune. Okay? I reap, man. I took some peppers home. I took some fruit home, man. Okay? That I grew. I'm reaping what I sow. Okay? And us brothers coming out here on this block, teaching this word, we're going to reap what we've sown, man. We made our bodies a living sacrifice. All right? And you simple ass Negroes, and you're going to reap the same thing that the so-called white man is going to reap. Okay? Because you're sowing a seed of wickedness, okay? A seed of death, a seed of hatred. That's what you're going to reap, man. All right? So all these nations that are coming against the so-called white man, the 2/3 are getting ready to get put down along with the so-called white man. Okay? Because of what you've sown, man. Death. You're going to sow. You've sown death, and you're going to reap death. You got any more?
Sure, I'll read verse 8.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
There it is.
But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life
That's
everlasting.
right. You see?
Yep.
Simple and plain, man. Everything I just said. Thessalonians 1 and 6. Second Thessalonians 1 and 6.
2 Thessalonians 1 and 6. And it reads, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, to recompense tribulations to them that trouble you.
That's right. You see that? It's a righteous thing to bring recompense. And recompense is a repayment, man. So it's a righteous thing to bring judgment to the so-called white man for what he's done. You see? It will be an unequal balance, man. And the Most High said a balance that is off is an abomination, man. So he's not going to go against what he said he's going to do, because then he would be a liar, would make himself a liar. That would be an unjust balance to him. You see? So the Most High is not going to do that, man. He said that for 3 transgressions and for 4, I shall not turn away the punishment thereof, man. You see? So this righteous thing, okay, this righteous recompense that the Most High is going to bring against the Most High is getting ready to happen, man. Go ahead,
And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
That's right.
When the Lord, Yahweh Shai, shall be revealed in heaven by the angels.
That's right. He's being revealed right now. There's so many chariot sightings. There's so many chariot videos coming up on YouTube and TikTok and all these other platforms that they're going to have to make a statement. But their statement is going to be, they're still going to be lying. Okay? They're going to tell you that they found some wreckage. They're going to tell you that they found some bubblehead motherfucking fish-eyed aliens, man. That's what the so-called white man is going to do. He's still going to be lying about the truth, man. Yeah, we're going to tell them that there's chariots. They're going to tell you that there's UFOs, unidentified flying. How the fuck they unidentified if we see them? We know that they're not of this world. Okay? But so the white man is he's going to take that and he's going to spin it. Then he's going to create a false alien invasion. Okay? Drop a couple of freaks on in some major cities and have it televised. CNN's going to be right on the spot when they fall out the sky. Okay? You see? This is the devil that we're speaking about, man. The deceiver. All right? Coming after the workings of Satan. You got him on that?
That's it.
Grab Deuteronomy 32 and 35. And although all judgment cometh from Yahweh, the nation of Israel will play a role in the revenge and retaliation of the devil. We're going to get that in a minute. Okay?
Deuteronomy 32 and 35. To me belongeth vengeance
That's right.
and recompense.
Yep.
Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand,
The day of their calamity is at hand. Okay, go ahead.
and the things that shall come upon them make haste.
That's right. The things that are getting ready to come upon the so-called white man are making haste, man. You can see everything speeding up right now. All right? I was just telling a brother before camp, 30,000, just in California, 30,000 yellow freight employees laid off. 30,000. Okay? That just abandoned a warehouse that still had fucking stuff on the dock. Shit in the back of trucks. A man was delivering to this warehouse, and there was no one there to accept it, not even the security. Okay? They're talking about lights out in what? It's like 4 or 5 states surrounding Pennsylvania, Ohio, okay, Tennessee. They're talking about blackouts, man. See, heat waves and blackouts. These calamities are getting ready to intensify, man. Food shortage, they're gonna intensify. Joblessness is going to intensify. Okay, and desperation is going to intensify, which is going to bring what? It's going to bring a lot of judgment, man. The Most High is going to start putting a lot of people to death because people are going to be desperate, and what do desperate people do? Okay, what is that saying? When people have nothing to lose, they lose it.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
For Yahweh shall judge his people and repent himself for his servants.
Yep.
When he seeth that their power is gone, then there is none shut up or left.
That's right. There's going to be none shut up or left, man. Proverbs 29 and 26.
Proverbs 29 and 26. Many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from Yahweh.
Every man's judgment coming from Yahweh. That's right. He putteth up over the nations the basis of men. And what is he going to do? He's going to judge those base men, the so-called white men. All right? Every man's judgment comes from the Most High. He said, the Most High says, I kill it, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. Okay? Only I. See? Go ahead.
And an unjust man is an abomination to the just.
That's right.
And he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked.
Yeah, the unjust man. Okay? Romans 9 and 20, 21. That vessel, okay, that's made for that vessel of dishonor, man. The so-called white man, Esau. All right? He's an abomination, man, to a righteous man, to a just man. Okay? That's why we see him for who he is. Yeah, we got to get up and go to work. You know? We got to show them respect while we're at work. You know what I mean? We can't call them damn devils. You know? All day at work and expect to keep our job.
Right.
You know? Wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove, man.
Right out of my mouth.
You see? Yup. All right, wise as a serpent. I gotta be hey, ha ha, Dallas fan, yeah. But you know, in the back of my mind, it's like, man, I can't wait until we get the kingdom, man. You know, and that's how we have to be. You know, because we know that that's an unjust man. Go ahead, brother.
That's it.
That was it. Grab Isaiah 63 and 4.
Isaiah 63:4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
That's right. The year of his redeemed is come. That means the elect, man. The time of the elect is here, man. That's why you got brothers out on the street corners teaching. Okay? Because they're calling the elect back into to their fold, man. All right? What's up, brother? Go ahead,
And I looked, and there was none to help,
Yep.
and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, my own arm brought salvation
That's right.
unto me, and my fury is upheld me, and I will tread down the people to my anger.
I'm gonna tread down the people. Does that sound like a all-loving God? He said he's gonna tread those people down in his anger. Go ahead.
And make them drunk in my fury,
Yep.
and I will bring down the strength to the earth.
That's right. He's going to bring the strength of the so-called white man down to the earth and the 2/3 that follow him. Okay? Because the 2/3 are enjoying themselves right now. They're enjoying their life. Okay? They're having a good time here in the nation of Edom. Okay? Can't even call this place America no more. It's the nation of Edom, man. All right? And the Most High is going to tread these people down in his anger. He's going to put his foot in your ass, man. He's letting you know he's going to do that. Through who? His prophets. You see? Go ahead. That was it. Grab Romans 12 and 19. And I think this is going to be at, read down. Yes, no, that's not it. 12 and 19 is fine. Yeah. I'm thinking 9 and 9. Yeah, we'll just get that.
Romans 12 and 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves.
That's right.
But rather give place unto wrath.
That's right. Avenge not yourselves. That means don't take up arms against the so-called white man.
Right.
We have to wait upon Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? Yeah, it's okay if you own a weapon, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't taking up arms against this place because that's the Most High is going to do that. He's going to do that himself, man. Okay? He's going to totally destroy America with the other nations and with Egyptians. The scriptures say Egyptians shall fight against Egyptians. Okay? So what do? We sit back and we're going to watch the motherfucking movie, bro. Because that's what's getting ready to play out. You see? Go ahead.
But rather give place unto wrath,
Yep.
for it is written, vengeance is mine,
There it is.
I will repay, says Yahweh.
That's right. You see? Vengeance is mine, says Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We ain't taking up arms. We're not going to join the not fucking around crew. NFA. You see? That's not our position, man. Our position is to teach this truth, okay, to our people, that they understand that they're Israelites, and that they understand that the other nations are heathens. You see? That the other nations are going to be under our foot very shortly. That's what we're out here to do. We're not out here to try to fight. Sakari needs to stop that dumb shit that they're doing. Being out on the block with fucking M&P 15s. Okay? AKs. You know? Yeah, I own a damn gun, but I ain't going to stand here with one in my hand while I'm teaching this word, man. I don't need to. I got angels all the fuck around me. You know? My wife just had it. My wife was funny. My wife was getting on my nerves a little bit. And she said she had a dream. This was earlier in the week. Sunday. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday. She said she had a dream. And I leave for work at like 4:30 in the morning. At this new job I got. But she said she had a dream that there were 3 men standing in our bedroom. And one in the middle was taller than the other 2. Okay? You see? And I don't even really want to go any further, but she said it shook the shit out of her, man. She didn't know what it was about. I said, well, at first I thought it was that they were there to comfort her because she's been concerned about me about certain things because, I'm switching jobs, I'm stressed out about some shit, you know. But I told her, I said, no, you've been like getting on my fucking nerves, man. You know, you've been putting a little bit too much pressure on me when I already have enough pressure on me. That's why they were there. You know? And she said she woke up, and when she got up actually thought that it was me, you know, still in the house. She got up to look to see if I was in the hallway or downstairs. And I was gone. And I told her, I said, if you would have stayed asleep, they would have gave you a message. But she, you know, she woke up from that. But just like I said, man, I got angels all around me. I don't need to have a gun at camp, man. What was that in 2 Kings when Elisha asked the Most High to open the young man's eyes? Okay. And then when that young man's eyes were open, what did he see, man? He saw all kind of chariots. He saw all kind of men with armor and swords. Okay? So that's what we have around us out here, man. We don't need to have a fucking gun at camp. If you want to have one at home, that's fine.
Yeah,
you know?
Our weapons of warfare are not carnal.
You goddamn right, all right? You got any more on that?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Therefore, if thy enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink.
Yep.
For in so doing thou shalt heap coals of fire up on his head.
That's right.
But not overcome of evil, with good.
That's right. Like when you're dealing with another brother in this truth, man, when you're dealing with any brother that's an Israelite, we're not talking about the nation of Edom. We're talking about Israelites. Okay? Now, there's a lot of envy, strife, okay, amongst brothers that are in this truth. You know, you're supposed to give that man a glass of water, and that's just, you know, metaphorically speaking. All right? And when you do so, you're heaping coals upon his head. You know, you're not going to treat that man with disrespect. You know, you're not going to treat that brother with ill will. You can treat him respectfully. Let him go talk all the shit he wants to. But when you treat him respectfully, you're heaping coals of hot coals upon his head. Okay? That's how we're supposed to conduct ourselves in this truth, man. See? Go ahead, that was it. Hebrews 10 and 30. So the nation of Israel will play a role in the revenge and retaliation of the devil. Are not the saints the true judges of the earth? In addition to the slaughter, carnage, and massacre of Edomites, a further portion of the devil's verdict is enslavement for a period of 1,000 years. You ready, guys?
Hebrews 10 and 30.
Yeah, 30. I don't know why they got that on here. Got it? I say it should be.
Hebrews 10 and 30, and it reads, For we know him that has said, Vengeance belongeth unto me. I will recompense, says the Lord. And again, Yahushua shall judge his people.
That's right. And Mosiah is going to judge the 2/3 of Israel. Okay? Some of the 1/3, we're going to go through some things too. You know, some of us are maybe put to death. All right? Maybe. But that's the Mosiah's will. Go ahead,
It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
That's right.
But call to remembrance the former days in which, after ye were eliminated.
That's right.
But call to remembrance the former days in which, after ye were illuminated,
That's right.
ye endured a great flight. As always. Ye endured a great fight of affliction.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
A fight of affliction. Yeah, read that for me again.
Yep. But call to remembrance the former days in which, after ye were illuminated,
That's right.
ye endured a great fight of affliction.
That's right. We endured a great fight of affliction, man. And what world are we being illuminated right now? Yes, we are, man. Are we being enlightened? Yes, we are. Because we know who the so-called white man is. All right? We know that we're Israelites. All right? We know who the Edomites are. We know who the Elamites are. All right? Ammon, Moab. Okay? We understand the scriptures, all right? The truth of the scriptures, okay? Not the bullshit that's taught in these churches, all right? We understand that the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, that the Most High is getting ready to destroy America, okay? Totally destroy this fucking place. And good riddance. You see? And we don't like we always say, we ain't gonna bite our fucking tongue for nobody out here. Go ahead, Art.
Partly whist, ye were made a gazing stock, both by reproaches and afflictions.
Yep.
And partly whist, say that right.
Wills.
Yep. Ye became companions of them that were so used.
Mm-hmm.
For ye had compassion of me in my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods,
That's right.
knowing in yourself that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance.
That's right. We know that we have a better enduring substance in heaven. The brother just said it. Okay? You see? That's why we come out here and make our bodies a living sacrifice. That's why we know that we're illuminated by coming out here and making our bodies a living sacrifice, because we know we have a treasure in heaven. Okay? Yeah, we gotta get up and go to work and pay our car payments. We gotta pay our rent, our mortgage. Okay? We gotta do all of these things. You know? But at the same time, man, like the brother said earlier, that our weapons of warfare are not carnal, they're spiritual. And we try to live in the spirits because we know that that's where our treasure lies at, man. Okay? We try to live in this truth because that's where our treasure lies at, man. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know? Not the Powerball, or working fucking 70 hours a week for a company to think that we're going to be rich. You see? You know? We don't do those things, man. We're not going to kill ourselves to motherfucker try to be rich. We'll never be rich working for the so-called white man. We ain't going to never be rich owning a fucking company of our own, because they ain't going to allow it unless we sell out. The only time you're going to be rich in this country is if you bend the fuck over. Okay? And spread your fucking cheeks, man. Go ahead, Art.
Cast not away therefore your confidence, which have great recompense of reward.
Mm-hmm.
For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of Yahweh Shai, ye might receive the promise.
That's right. If you do the will of the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you might receive the promise. And what is the promise? The kingdom of heaven, man. Rulership over all the nations. Okay? All right? Even though the children of Israel, that 2/3 that are going to die on this side, when they come back, guess what? They're going to have a position over the other nations, man. They ain't going to have a position over the elect, the 144,000, the 12, okay? The 1/3 that put the work in because they believe, you know? But they're going to get a part of that promise, man, because they're going to be the seed of the elect, man. Okay? Go ahead,
For yet a little while, and that shall come will come, and will not tarry.
That's right. It's going to come. The kingdom of heaven is coming, man. And now we can actually see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know? The WEF, Klaus Schwab, or Cotton Schwab, ain't that what the brothers call him? Okay? Yeah, they're saying it out their own mouth that you're going to have to receive a mark in your goddamn body, a piece of material in your body to buy and fucking sell. They're telling you that. Okay? There ain't no getting around those statements. And all you other camps that don't want to teach that. You see? The one camp I know that was diligent and kept to their damn guns was Great Millstone. They didn't give a fuck what y'all said. It was like, yo, the chip's coming. You're gonna have to take it. All right? Revelation 13 and 16 is here, man.
Yeah.
The so-called white man is telling you that Revelation in 13 and 16 is going to take place on this earth, man. And you got people still denying it. You see? Yeah. This shit's getting deep, man. The shit is getting deep, and you Negroes don't got a boat, a paddle, a fucking life preserver, or nothing. You better get your shit together. Go ahead, Art.
Must be a lot to read.
You read that, brother.
How do you say that?
Uh-huh.
Now the just shall live by faith.
There it is.
But if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him.
That's right.
But we are not of them who draw back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul.
You see? The just are not going to draw back, man. We're not. If all of you people that are in IUIC, all these other camps that are teaching otherwise, what the RFID micro C-hip is, y'all better get the fuck up out of here, man. If your leaders are still teaching that shit, that it's not the C-hip is not the mark, you better get the fuck out of here, man. Yeah, you better go and ask for forgiveness from brothers like that are in Great Millstone and other brothers that are out here teaching what the C-hip is, man. You better go and hold some fucking signs, man, and hold posts. Stand the fuck there and listen. Okay? I don't give a damn what your status is in these camps, man. Take your ass to one of these camps, a Great Millstone camp. I don't know who else is teaching it, but whoever's teaching that the RFID micro C-hip is the mark that you're going to have to buy and sell with that, you might want to go find those camps, man, and stand there and shut your goddamn mouth. Okay? Because the Most High is not going to take pleasure in those that are still talking that shit, man.
That's right.
Okay? You got anything else on that? That was it. Grab Ezekiel 25, read 12 to 14. You know? The Most High is finishing with this place. He's getting ready to finish this place up, man. All right? They say Israeli warplanes are hitting Russian targets. There's media blackouts on all this stuff over here in America, man. There's so much shit going on overseas right now, and we ain't getting half of it, you know. But what's really going to happen is the media blackouts are going to have America caught off fucking guard because the war is going to automatically. It's just going to happen here immediately. Okay, that's how off guard America is going to be caught, man. And you people are going to have your fucking pants down, and you're not going to know what hit you because you're not paying attention, man. You see? Go ahead.
Start at 12.
Yes, sir.
Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus says the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them.
Yep.
Therefore, thus says the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
That's right.
And I will cut off man and beast from it.
That's right. The Most High is going to cut off man and beast from this place, man. He's going to stretch out his hand. And how's he going to do that? He's going to send these other nations here first. Okay? Like I just said, man, this America is going to be caught off fucking guard, man. Because of the media blackouts that are happening in America, they're not getting any information. Now, you got your military, ex-military, that still have people that they know that are in the military that are giving them heads ups.
Yep.
Okay? Because if you, and see, we ain't, you know, we watch some of the white boys, man. Dabu 7, Off-Grid Desert Farmer, all these guys, I watch some of their videos, man. And a lot of brothers do. What's that?
Full of survival or something?
Yeah, that one too. You know? Because what's happening is these guys have insiders, man. They got people that are in the military that communicate with them. You see?
Yeah.
And what's happening is they're getting heads up, and our people are still in the folly stage. You know? They're still in the foolishness stage because they're not getting that inside information. All right? And us being watchmen, what do we have to do? We have to watch. As well as pray. Because we know that this thing is getting ready to go the fuck down.
Yep.
It's getting real bad. It's getting ready to get bad, man. You know, and our people just don't see it. You see? And like the Most High said, man, he's getting ready to destroy Edom. The nation of Edom is getting ready to go the fuck down.
Yep.
All right? You got more on that?
Yep. I will make it desolate from Teman,
Mm-hmm.
and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword.
That's right.
Ezekiel 25:14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
That's right. He's going to lay his vengeance upon Edom by the hand of the children of Israel, man. Okay? The 2/3 are going to get busy on this side. Okay? They're going to be tearing these Edomites' asses up when everything collapses. A lot of them are going to get put down because it's going to be a slaughter. Okay? There's going to be a lot of killing and robbing and raping and shit going on, and then there's going to be a slaughter. The children of Israel are going to start getting put down and put in concentration camps. Okay? And brothers like ourselves are going to be running for our fucking life, man. You see? And then in the kingdom, that's when we're really fully going to put our hands on the children of Edom, man. All right? We're going to put so much foot in their asses, man. We're gonna need rubber boots, man. You know. I was telling the brother I was gonna have a special boot made in the kingdom. It's gonna have 2 meat tenderizers on this one side, and then it's gonna have a ball hitch in the middle. And I'm gonna tell them motherfuckers to squat down, motherfucker. And I'm gonna be kicking them dead in their ass with that boot. Man, can you make me one of those? Ain't that what you said? All right, we're gonna be tearing these people's asses up, man. Y'all, yeah, we're not gonna show any vengeance to them that showed. What was the scripture we read earlier? That he that showed no mercy shall be shown no mercy. We're not gonna show you people no mercy, man. We're gonna have the anger of the Most High on us. Okay, it's not gonna be our anger. It's gonna be the Most High's anger. Just like He was angry with us. And He allowed you so-called white people to hang us, skin us, cut our genitals off, put them in fucking jars.
I just watched that movie again. The Emmett Till John.
Oh, hell yeah. Vicious, man.
Man.
Vicious.
Man.
You see? And
that type of anger, man.
That shit's crazy, man. That's what they did. That's how much they hated us, man. You know? We see what is the hell is that the name of that book? Oh my God! I was looking for it. There's a book. They have images of a lot of the hangings, a lot of the other things that they did to the so-called black man and Latinos actually too, because there was a lot of hanging and dismemberment and shit going on over in areas like Arizona. Yeah. No, I'm talking about the Latinos. That they was fucking them up bad over in Arizona and states over in that area. The Latinos were getting fucked up bad. When I figure out what the name of this book is, brother, I'm gonna. I think I have it in my cart on Amazon. It was like $130 fucking. I was gonna get the shit, yeah. Of course. You know, but when I put it in my cart, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get that. And then I went back to go pay for it, and it was already bought. It was in some other people's cart. So I'm gonna try to get that book. But this book has images of a lot of the shit that they did to so-called blacks in the South and Latinos, man, over in the West, man, Southwest. Okay, you know, because the so-called white man did all of us dirty. All right, and the scriptures say that the children of Judah and the children of Israel shall be oppressed together, and that's what did happen. All right, so him that showed no mercy, man, there's going to be no mercy shown to him. You got any more out?
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
That's right.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger.
There it is. Go ahead.
And according to my fury.
That's right.
And they shall know my vengeance, says the Lord Yahweh.
That's right. They shall know my vengeance. And he said, my vengeance. Okay? Yep. Esau's going to know the Lord's vengeance, not the vengeance of the so-called blacks and Latinos. Okay? Yeah, we're angry. Yeah, we want to get some kicks in. You know? Esau's down. We want to damn sure. On this side, I want to get some kicks in. Yeah. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yes, sir. I want to get a couple kicks in on this side. You bet your ass. Okay?
He said, wait on him for
Yeah,
vengeance.
but I gotta wait on the
Vengeance.
Most High. When the Most High shuts this thing down, we're gonna know. He gonna put it on our spirit to know. Okay? Who to trust, who not to trust,
Yeah.
which way to run. You see? And the Lord said, according to my anger. So we're not, I don't want to kick a Edomite baby down the fucking street, you know? But in the kingdom, guess what? A couple of them motherfuckers might get kicked down the street, you know? But we're compassionate people, man. We're loving people. We're caring people. Do we want to do that? No. But the Most High said, according to my anger. You got any more out?
That was good.
That was it? All right. Oh, grab, was that Ezekiel? Grab Jeremiah 51 and 20. Yeah, so according to the Most High's anger. This ain't going to be according to Tyrone or Mawazar, his anger. It's going to be according to the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's anger. Homegirl over there with
Fuck, you can big tall nigga.
all right, the Nick Ropolis over there got his white girl fucking thinking she got some hood credits. The bitch, you better go ahead somewhere. Yeah. I don't know if they married, but guess what? We ain't supposed to get married to these fucking demons, man.
Knock him off though.
Yeah, you can beat them guts up all you want.
Real quick though,
Go ahead,
it's kind of hard not to like say anything. Like, you know, you be humble and you know. And I know that some of them is looking like out of curiosity,
right.
but like,
They start that giggling and laughing
well,
and
yeah,
pointing.
and if you're looking that hard, ask a question.
Yeah.
You know, you seen so many videos and been through so much. You know, that made a gazer stop out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so quick to just be like, what are you looking at? And you can't help it sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we're getting eyeballs all goddamn day. It's not a big deal.
But for the most part, I know they're just probably like, I wonder what they're doing, what's going on. Probably innocent, but shit.
Yeah, curiosity. You know, but yeah, like your brother said, ask the fucking question. You know what I mean? Like we're not. Yeah, that's what we're out here for. To answer. That's why we're in the what is it? The chief place.
Congress.
Yeah. You know, we got a lot of motherfuckers walking by here, man. Driving by, walking by, and it's getting ready to get busier. Usually, like 20 motherfuckers standing across the street at Annie Belly's going to eat lunch around this time. You know, there was a crowd of Edomites, fellas over there. You know, we don't fucking, like I said, and that's when I started talking about we don't bite our tongue, man, because they start looking over here, man. I don't give a fuck how much muscles you got on you, bro. I got a lot of stuff going on around me right now. You understand? Like I said earlier, man, them angels ain't playing. You know, you come over here and think you're gonna do something, you'll stumble and fall in the middle of the street and get ran over by a fucking car.
Hey man, I was watching that video. The one brother put up. One spirit just came out of a person and went to another person.
Oh hell yeah!
You know, it was on the brother's name, the one who was in the service, had the gun in the background.
I'm one of the Abad.
He put the video, you see literally at nighttime, you can see it literally how the spirit was out of one person into the next person.
You ever see the one where the spirit jumped out the guy and started beating the boy's ass, and then he got back in him and got up and he walked away? So hey man, there's a lot of stuff going on out here that's unseen, and all I'm gonna tell you is, man, you be wise to leave men like us the fuck alone, man, because something will happen to you.
Also, just be careful, brothers out there who you surround yourself around.
That's
man.
right, man.
Be not unevenly yoked.
Yeah.
You know,
because you got spirits in people, man. That's why I tell my wife, I said, you got to be wary of who you allow in your home.
Yeah.
Because they bring spirits into your fucking house, man.
Yeah.
You know? And like I said, I just prayed over my door in my bedroom, recently. Because, I started seeing the angels again. And when I start seeing them in that hallway, it's time to pray over my door. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw, what was it, Tweedledee and Tweedledum? the two little short fat guys in Alice in Wonderland, they go back to being criminals. Those characters. I saw one of them outside of my door trying to get in. Okay, I saw a whole lot of weird shit, man. Demons, you know. So you really got to be careful, man, when you're dealing with certain people and going certain places, man. You know, because this shit, and then right now, when the Most High, and when He attaches that other dimension to this place, when that darkness comes, when these lights go out, you know, be careful who you let in your home. That knock on the door, you know your daughter's not alive. Let me say your family member is not alive, okay? And they come knocking on the door talking about it's me. You know what I'm saying? You already know what happened to them, you know, through the spirit, through communication, but you don't believe it, you know? Hey man, it's getting ready to get real out this motherfucker. You got any more? That was it. Grab 1 Corinthians 6 and 2. Yeah, there they see. Here we go. There's a whole bunch of them standing over at Annie Belly's group right now. We're gonna get in their ear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we're here for, man. You know? And, we're not supposed to give the Most High no rest, and we're supposed to let these people know who the fuck what's going on, man. You okay? See? It ain't open yet. It ain't open because the Most High wants y'all to hear something. Go ahead, all right. Yes, sir.
1 Corinthians 6 and 1. Mm-hmm. Dare any of you have any matter against another, go to the law before the unjust.
That's talking about Israelites having issues with other Israelites. Go ahead.
And not before the saints.
Uh-huh.
Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
That's right. The saints shall judge the world. And what are we doing right now? We're bringing judgment to this world, man. Okay? You're in a courtroom. This is a courtroom. Okay, when brothers are out on the street corner teaching, we're bringing out the wickedness, okay, of the people. We're bringing out the wickedness of the children of Israel, the children of Edom, okay? Because the nation of Edom is in control of what? The whole goddamn earth right now, right? So what is happening right now? The judgment is getting ready to take place.
Yep.
And then the sentence, okay? The sentence is death and slavery. All right? Go ahead.
And if the world shall be judged by you, are you unworthy to the judge the smallest matters?
That's right. We can judge the smallest matter, or we can judge the greatest matter. Okay? And what is a great matter right now? A great matter is the so-called white man going into slavery. A great matter is the judgment of the so-called white man. Okay? The nation of Edom that the Bible speaks of. All right, that's a great matter. A small matter would be two men disagreeing about a payment. Okay? An unjust balance for a job done. But a great matter is the wickedness that has been done by the so-called white man, the nation of Edom. Okay? The chemtrails, fluoride in the water, okay? Synthetic food, all right? Food that has insect DNA in it, all right? GMOs, man. All of these things are wicked as hell. They're destroying the earth and they're destroying the people of the earth. Okay, and that's a great fucking matter. Go ahead,
Know ye not that we shall judge angels?
That's right, and we're going to judge angels too. Okay? Because Satan has angels down here doing wicked things, man. All right? And we're going to look at the angels that did these things. While the Most High sends evil angels amongst people, He does that. But we're going to judge angels, and who are angels? Our own people, man. All right. If you go into the book of Jude, it tells you that we were angels that left their first estate. You see? So there's brothers down here that we're going to have to judge. All right? Those rebels, those people that rebel against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that know this truth. You see? Like I said, the book of Jude talks about the angels that left their first estate. You see? And then we're those people. The children of Israel. The elect. Go ahead,
Know ye not that we shall judge angels?
Mm-hmm.
How much more things that pertain to this life?
That's right.
If then ye have judgment of things pertaining to this life, set them to judge who are least esteemed in the church.
Mm-hmm.
I speak to your shame. It is so that there is not a wise man among you.
That's right. There's not a wise man among you. Go ahead.
No, not one that shall be able to judge between his brethren.
That's right. Grab Revelations 2 and 26.
Revelations 2 and 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my words, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works
Yep.
unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
That's right. To him that overcometh. Okay. All right. So to him that is out here judging the people, man, making his body a living sacrifice. Okay. Not falling back, not taking the bag to teach a lie. You see? We're not going to come out here and tell you that the RFID chip is different than what the scripture say it is. Okay? Like I told you, so-called white man, they see us out here. They couldn't offer me a fucking $1 trillion, man.
Hey, it's crazy. Real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
Because they got a joint around the corner. I don't know if you've been down to that. Remember the old marketplace?
Yeah.
They got little spots in there. It's like 10
yeah?
to 15 spots.
Uh-huh.
I ate in there finally. It's good. It's actually good. They got all different type of cuisines.
Right.
But they got a soul food joint in there too. Right around this corner, down the corner.
Down at the light.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I can get a stand in there. You know what I mean? Because anybody can get a stand in there.
Yeah.
And give off food.
Right.
And you know, you can do it 2 days out of a week. You can go down there at nighttime. They have jazz, good music.
Okay.
It's nice. But I didn't go down there at nighttime. I went down there on the lunch joint.
All right.
But the moral of the story is I can get a stand down there and get paid.
Right.
And get money. And wifey can hook it up, being, you know, what she does at her job and shit.
Yeah.
The only thing, I'm out here doing this work. Like, because your face goes up, you know.
Yeah.
And especially if you're good.
Well,
you know?
shit, I mean, it'd be an idea to, like, try to do it on a part-time basis, you know what I'm saying? But
man, I'm out here cussing Esau out. They can't, you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. If you got the Most High, what did the scripture say? If a man's ways please the Most High, Yahweh, that even his enemies shall be at peace with him. You see?
That's it.
Yeah, because you never know, man, what the Most High is going to allow to happen. You could have a white man stand right here, and you can be calling him a goddamn devil, and he'll be buying your food and shit the next day. You see?
That's a thought.
You see?
Yep.
Yeah.
But you know, I was making a point like, you know, you can't pay me not to do this work.
Yeah. Oh, hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
I already said it.
I said to her, fuck that place.
Right,
When she said that, she was like, well, you know, it's possible, you know what I mean, that face can go up. And you want to see them people walking. And I was like, well, you know what, you're right.
Because it's that
place.
crowd. Yeah, it is the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just started a new job. And, you know, it's a lot of people working there, man. And I don't know if people are going to see me out here and start inquiring and questioning me while I'm at work. But, you know, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care. You know? They tell me they don't need me because they see me out here doing what I'm doing, man. Guess what? The Most High might let me hit the Powerball for $1 million. You know? Go ahead and fall back. You know, you're only going to need this to sustain yourself because this place is getting ready to get fucked up anyway. You know? Pay off your debts, buy you a piece of land, and fall the fuck back. Don't worry about it. I got you. You see? I already got a garden that I'm growing my own fucking vegetables. What more can I ask for? You know, the Most High is going to provide for us what we need, man, in this life, man. Yo, what's up, man? You see? We don't have to worry about if we're going to have a job tomorrow, man. If that's the Most High's will, then that's his will. Because I'm going to get unemployment. You know what I'm saying? You know? The fuck out of here. Go ahead. You got more on that?
Yep. And he shall rule them with the rod of iron,
Yep.
as the vessels of potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I receive of my Father.
That's right, man. We're gonna rule them with a rod of iron, man. Okay. And what the brother read earlier? It's going to be the anger of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. It's not going to be our anger. That's why that rod of iron, man, is going to be iron. Basically, we ain't putting up with no bullshit. If you ain't following the law, statutes, and commandments that we have or that we've been given, then you're going to get put down, man. Okay? That's the kingdom of heaven. All right? Not the kingdom of Edom or the nation of Edom's rulership. You see? And all these people, they don't rule with an iron rod. Okay? They have unjust laws, man. You know? Two different criminals, a white one and a black one, they both do the same crime. They both have the same criminal background. Okay? They do the same crime in the same courtroom, and one gets a different sentence than the other.
Right.
Does that make any fucking sense? Because it happens every day here in America.
Unrighteous dealing.
You know? We're not going to do that. We're not going to be unjust. We're not going to say if an Israelite, what they're not going to be able to go off anyways because the laws are going to be written in our inward parts. But we're not going to take a Moabite and an Ishmaelite and say, okay, well, we like Ishmael better. We're going to treat them differently. Then no, we're going to both you motherfuckers are going to get your head knocked off. Okay? Yeah, we're not going to chop his head off. We're just going to chop or they both raped somebody. No, we got to chop both their fucking heads off. Okay? See, that's how we're going to treat you people in the kingdom, man. It's going to be just. All right?
Hey, this is going off a little bit. Did you see the video where the brother, I think it was in Jamaica, had 6 kids to his wife or some shit, and basically found out it wasn't his.
None of them. Yeah, I think
chopped her head off.
Yeah. Hey man, but that's righteous. That's a righteous fucking death, man, for her. You know, because she was committing adultery.
Yep.
You know, she was fucking another man behind this man's back. Never got caught. Kept getting pregnant, and this man thought that these children were his. Yeah, she should have got her head chopped off. You're fucking right. You know. Because that's what's going to happen in the kingdom. If a woman is adulterous in the kingdom, and the Israelites, those that are in rulership, that are governing, we don't know what area we may have governance over, you know, because we're going to have an area where we're going to govern. All right, me and this brother might be part of a group that judges Moab. I might be a part of a group that judges Ishmael. The matters of Ishmael. Okay? You see? And that's where we're going, man. You know? A righteous judgment, not a wicked ass judgment. You see? So we don't know where we're going to be ruling or governing, but those people that we govern, if a woman is adulterous, she's going to, and we find out, we got to go there and judge the matter. You see? And when we go and judge the matter, if that woman's found guilty or that man's found guilty of raping somebody, taking somebody else's wife, okay? I ain't going to just say the women, because there's going to be some wicked motherfuckers, but we're going to go and judge the matter. And when we do, and we find out you're guilty, we're going to put you to death, okay? In front of everybody, all right? The whole fucking town's coming out, because they're going to understand that, yo, listen, this man did wrong. This is what's going to happen to you if you fucking do this. Okay? Simple as that, man. Our iron rod. And we're going to beat you people to shivers. We're going to make sure you understand if you don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments that we give you, you're going to get put down. Simple as that. You got to move that up? Give me Numbers 35 and 33. In addition to the slaughter, carnage, and massacre of the Edomites, a further portion of the devil's verdict is enslavement for a period of 1,000 years. Our forefathers, such as King David and King Amaziah, once issued, imposed, and executed this judgment upon Edom. Okay, and we'll get that done. Go ahead.
Numbers
35 and 33.
35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
That's right.
For blood is the fire of the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
That's right. The blood got it. The blood of those that shed innocent blood has got to be shed, man. So the so-called white man killed a lot of our people. When I was talking about that book that has the images, okay, in it, and they did that in this land. They did it in a couple other places too, man. So their blood has to be shed here in America. There has to be a great sacrifice of Edomite blood. Okay, go ahead.
But by the blood of him that shed it,
There it is.
defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit,
Mm-hmm.
wherein I dwell. For I, Yahweh, dwell among the children of Israel.
That's right. The Most High dwells with the children of Israel, man. All right, and all that innocent blood that was shed has cried up to Yahweh. If you go back to the time of Cain and Abel, man, the blood of Abel cried out from the grave, man. So what do you think happened here in America when all those innocent people, those children that were being eaten by alligators, those young men that were accused of rape by so-called white women, and they weren't guilty. They weren't guilty of doing these things, but they were accused and they were judged, man, unrighteously for it. All right. So that blood that was shed, man, by the so-called white man has got to be shed here in this land. Period. You got any more on that? Grab Isaiah 14 and 21. That fire.
Yep.
Because they say it wasn't us, but it wasn't me. It was the one-armed man. Okay? They want to blame every motherfucking body but themselves, man. All right? But we know that regeneration takes place here on this earth. We all come back because we're go in front of the judgment seat and we receive a judgment. And we come back down here and we got to do it all over again until we get it right. Okay? Until we understand that we're here for a reason, man. The Most High sends us back down here until we get it right, and I'm hoping and praying that I got it right this time. Okay? Because you so-called white people you've come back in your lives. Okay? To be the wicked, that vessel of dishonor. Go ahead, Art.
Isaiah 14 and 21.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
That's right.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
Yep. The iniquity of their fathers. Prepare slaughter for the children for the iniquities of their fathers. So if you go into, I think it's the book of Numbers, it talks about our fathers have sinned and are not, but we bear the punishment.
Yep.
You see? So our fathers are not. Our fathers that committed the sins aren't here. They're not here to receive their judgment. But we, being the children, receive their judgment because we are them coming back in that lot. Go ahead.
That's how the Most High does it. He punishes by the nation.
Yep.
You know, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
That's deep, man.
But showing you reincarnation exists.
Yeah, that's deep.
Because we the people.
All right, but when you go into, they talked about how Solomon, King David was being told about Solomon receiving stripes, being beaten with many stripes.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, what are you talking about? He's the king. He's going to be the king. What the fuck are you talking about? Ain't nobody going to put their hands on him. But they were talking about him because they knew he was going to come back as Yahweh Shah. Okay? Reincarnation. Go ahead,
That's heavy, Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land.
That's right. They don't rise nor possess the land. Okay? So this is what's getting ready to take place, man. Once the nation of Edom, okay, the so-called white man, once his rulership is taken, he's never going to come back again, ever. He's not going to be in rulership ever again. None of the other nations is ever going to be in rulership again. It's only going to be the children of Israel. Okay? Nobody else. Only Israel. There's going to be no goddamn, no Kim Jong-un over in fucking North Korea. All right? Talking about I'm a sovereign nation, I'll nuke yous and all. Nah, motherfucker, you ain't doing shit, Kim. Okay? There ain't going to be no more Putin. All right? There ain't going to be no more presidents in Uganda telling Americans to get out. It's going to be Israel telling you to sit your ass down. Okay? The 12, the 140, Yahushua, the 12, the 144,000, and the rest of Israel telling you if you don't fall back, we're going to put your ass down, man. Okay? Ain't going to be no uprisings. There ain't going to be no uproars of the fucking people, man, when the Israelites get this place back. Okay? Go ahead. Was that it?
Nah, just a little more.
Go ahead, brother.
That they do not rise, nor possess the lands, nor fill the face of the world with cities. But I will rise up against them, says Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name of remnant.
That's right.
And son and nephew, says Yahweh.
That's right. He's going to cut these people the fuck off. You're done.
Yeah.
Okay? You're finished, man.
Yeah. For the 4th.
You see? Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. We're waiting, man. We're waiting, Klaus, Cotton Schwab, and all your buddies. We're waiting for you to make your move, man. Go ahead and do what you got to do. You see? You got any more now? Was that it? Grab, was that Numbers? Oh, that was Isaiah, right? Grab Revelation 13, read 9 to 10, please. You see?
So, Revelation 13.
Yep, 9 to 10. Got a couple in there. See what else we got left here.
Start at 8.
All right, yeah.
Revelations 13 and 8. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life, of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world.
That's right. That's Yahushua.
The foundation. What's it again?
Yeah, I told you.
It was from the foundation. Of the world.
Adam. Okay. They think he came back as Melchizedek. All right. Solomon. Yahushua.
And if any man have an heir, let him hear it. He that leadeth into captivity,
there it is,
shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's right. He that leadeth into captivity. That's a plain and simple statement. Okay? That's plain and simple. The so-called white man. Oh, you black people, you Israelites, it was helping get. No, they were Hamites. They were Africans. Yeah, we had some wicked ass men in Israel that put some of us out there. Okay, we ain't gonna deny that. But you furthered the affliction, man. You furthered the punishment. Okay. Yeah, we were supposed to go into slavery. That was written by Yahweh Bashin Yahushua. But what did you do? You furthered the affliction of the children of Israel. Okay. So what's got to happen to you? You let us into slavery. So what happens? You got to be led into slavery. You killed us with the sword. So what's going to happen to you? You got to be killed with the sword, man. All right. And mainly, the sword is going to be the weapons of Yahweh Bashin Yahushua's indignation, man. His righteous anger, which is those nuclear bombs. All right? That's a sword. The modern day gun is a sword. So when the 2/3 get activated on this side, a lot of 2/3 are going to put you goddamn people to death, man. Black, white, they're going to put their own people to death. They're going to put niggas to death. Puerto Ricans are going to put and it's going to be a bloodbath, man. And the so-called, and these Negroes and Latinos are going to put a lot of so-called white people to death. It's going to be a race war, okay, out here when this economy collapses. Because what these people don't understand is when the economy collapses, all these desperate-ass people, what they're going to do? They're going to kill each other, okay? That's what's getting ready to take place. See? You know? So you're going to be led into captivity, just like we were. Go ahead, brother.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's right. The saints are the Israelites. Okay, and we're being patient. Okay, we're patiently awaiting the downfall of America. Go ahead. That was it. Grab Revelations 18 and 6.
Revelations 18 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads,
Yeah.
reward her even as she rewarded you.
That's right. Reward her. Who is her? It's talking about the nation of Edom. Okay? We got to reward the nation of Edom even as we were rewarded, man. What was our reward? Our reward and our punishment was slavery. Our reward and our punishment was death. Our reward was fucking being drug addicts, thrown in jail, red line, not being given loans to start businesses. Okay? You see? That was our reward. So what's the reward of the so-called white man? The same goddamn thing. All right? The bottom. You're gonna be on the bottom. And now we can say we started from the bottom, now we're here. But you people ain't gonna be able to say that shit. You're gonna be on the bottom, you're gonna stay the fuck on the bottom. Okay? Until that 1,000 years is up, and then we're gonna put your asses out of this earth, man. Okay? Done. Go ahead,
And double unto her, double according to her works.
That's right. Yeah, we've been 500 years. You're going to get 1,000, double unto her. Go ahead,
And the cup.
The cup, therefore. Yes, sir.
And the cup which she had filled to her double.
That's right. There it is.
How much she had glorified herself and lived this man, slap.
Go ahead, bro.
You gotta be hype. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yep. How much have you glorified yourself, America, and lived deliciously off the death and degradation of the children of Israel? Okay? Going to work backs, fucking hurting, knees. All right? And I made that statement earlier. I'm not gonna fucking. I've changed fucking jobs. I could have made $100,000 a fucking year. Okay? And I changed jobs and I lost about $10 fucking an hour. You know why? Because I wanted to be able to come out here and do the work more. I wanted to do that, man. Okay? I wanted to go work on my, go to the gym. I wanted to go deal with my garden. I wanted to bring this word out more, man. You know? You see? This is what, I don't fucking want to be here no goddamn more. You know? I work Monday through Friday, man. So 5 to fucking 3 o'clock. You see? That's all I wanted. Just a regular ass fucking job. You know? I don't want to kill myself and try to be rich to satisfy my goddamn flesh, man. Fuck that. I just want to pay my bills so I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. Go ahead,
So much torment and sorrow give her.
Uh-huh.
Because she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow.
That's right. She sits a queen. Now, right now, they think that this place, it is a queendom. Okay? Because it's the worship of the woman is heavy here in America. All right? But he ain't, but not a widow. Because none of this place hasn't been put down. But these young men are getting ready to fucking start dying, man. They're getting ready to be sent overseas. Okay? To a fabricated war. All right? To bring down the economy a lot faster. Okay, start more war over in the middle and over there because they think that that's going to strengthen the economy, which is not. You know, they're sending billions of dollars to Ukraine, but they got fucking people over there homeless, hungry, without work, losing their pensions. You know, banks closing, 30,000 fucking people in yellow freight laid off. And just California. So come on, man. America is getting ready to is saying to itself, oh, we're still this queen, man. We're still not a widow. We haven't lost all our men. Okay? But that's coming. That shit's coming to an end. Go ahead,
I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow.
Yep, I shall see no sorrow. The white man thinking that his house is going to continue forever. Go ahead.
Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning.
That's what, didn't I say that earlier? The media blackouts. Okay, there's so many media blackouts that what's going to happen? the war is going to be at the doorstep of America, and people aren't going to fucking know it. It's going to be here. And they might hear it on their local news, and it's going to be too late because the planes will be flying over motherfucking Montana and over Texas from Central and South America, dropping fucking paratroopers in the middle of the country. Okay? You people ain't fucking ready for this, man. You seen the movie Red Dawn. Go ahead, brother.
And she shall be utterly burned with fire.
Yep.
For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judges her.
That's right. She's going to be burned with fire. And this is, it's funny, when I just made that statement about the movie Red Dawn, I had a dream a long time ago. It was me and a brother I used to work with, and a perception by her looks was a so-called white girl. We were in a concentration camp, okay? And it got real dark and like eerie out. The soldiers started throwing down, they were looking up, and they started throwing down their weapons and running. Like they were scared. They saw something, they were scared. And we got into a fucking a big ass military truck and drove the fuck out of the camp, and we just took off, and that was the end of the dream. But I'm telling you, man, this shit is going to get fucking bad out here real fast. Real fast. You got any more on that out?
Yep. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her.
That's right. All these nations that are the BRICS nations and all these other nations that dealt with America, okay, when they start, and matter of fact, a lot of the countries that are still trying to deal with America, once this economy collapses, they're done, man. They're done. Yeah, and then what's going to happen is they're going to try to run and join the BRICS and these other nations, and they're going to say, nah, we don't want nothing shit to do with you. You was helping America. Now you want to come kiss our ass? You know? And then all those nations are going to be angry with America, man. And that's why they're going to burn her with fire. Go ahead, Art.
And lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
That's right. Let's get ready to go down. Revelations 20, read 1 and 2. Let's see. Yeah.
Revelations. Yeah, I think I ran out.
It was good. Got a couple more.
Let me try it though. I know. I think I ran out though. Yeah. Read on that.
Yep.
Revelations 20 and 1.
Oh, nah, you good. Yeah, I had to clear mine a little bit. I might go off here in a minute.
Revelations 20 and 1, and it reads, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit, and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold of the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil.
That's right, the so-called white man, his kingdom, the Roman Empire fell. Go ahead.
Which is the devil, and Satan and bound him 1,000 years.
That's right. He put him into a confused state. All right? Made him ooga booga. That's when his ass was up there talking ooga booga in the mountains of Caucasus, the Caucasus Mountains. Yep. Sent his ass back to cave land. You know? Y'all seen that movie, that cartoon when you were little, Captain Caveman? He knows who he is. KB Wavy. Fucking Flintstones. Alright? They know who they are. And I went into, what's the name of that damn little alien? Kazoo. When I looked up that character, Kazoo, his home planet, I can't remember the name of it, but it went into intuition.
Okay.
Yeah. So Esau is getting intuition from what? From a demon. You see?
That's heavy.
You see? Esau's getting, the so-called white man is getting intuition from demons, man. They're elites. The elites of the so-called white man. They're talking about the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Bilderbergers, the Gettys. They consult with demons, man. And those demons are left-handed angels. The angels that sit on the left hand of Yahweh Shemel Shai. If you know anything about the book of Job, that tells you that the Most High was like telling Satan, "Hey, listen, have you considered my servant? Hey, Satan, where have you come? Where you been? Oh, I've been to and fro in the earth, seeing who I can manipulate to do evil. Okay, well, have you considered my servant Job? Huh? See, this is who the so-called white man, the elites of Edom, all right, Amalekites, those are the elites of Edom, are consulting with demons to try to overthrow the will of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? And that demon's telling them, if you can get rid of the children of Israel, then you can keep the blessing of the earth, rulership over the earth by default. Okay? So that's what they're actually trying to do, man. So when I say that the brother said it, that they were put in a pit, a confused state, but he's going to read some more. We're going to get into that. But they were put into a confused state for 1,000 years, and the Roman Empire fell in what, the 4th century CE? Okay, all right, like 423 CE. All right, and then when did the Roman Empire become revived? In the 13th, 14th century, right? You see, so that's roughly 1,000 years that these people were in a confused state. Go ahead, Art. That was it. Did you read it too?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we're good. Grab 2 Samuel 8 and 14. Because our fathers, such as King David, King Amaziah, once issued, imposed, and execute this judgment upon Edom, and again during the Byzantine Empire, also known as the Dark Ages, okay, our holy Roman Empire, Esau had a yoke upon his neck, being the slaves or Slavs under Israelite reign, because that's when they came back, okay, when they were those Slavs, when they were in the Caucasus Mountains, Ooga Booga, Captain Caveman, fucking Fred Flintstone, okay, they came, the Holy Roman Empire that was ruled by so-called blacks, okay, was taken over or taken down by the so-called white man after they came out of that confused state. Okay, because that was part of what was going to happen, man. You see it? Go ahead.
2 Samuel's out?
Yep. 8:14.
Yep. 2 Samuel's 8 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, and he put garrisons in Edom.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout all Edom put he garrisons.
That's right.
And all they of Edom became David's servants.
That's right. All them of Edom became David's servants. That means that they became David's slaves, man. Okay? So the nation of Edom, the so-called white man, were slaves under King David. And he hated them. He kicked them in the ass, man. Go ahead,
And Yahweh preserved David
uh-huh.
whithersoever he went.
That's right.
And David reigned over Israel, and David executed judgment and justice unto all his people.
That's right. Is that it? Right. 1 Chronicles 8, 1 Chronicles 18 and 13.
First Chronicles 8 and 18.
13. 18 and 13.
18 and 13.
Man, I got a little noisy out here and shit.
First Chronicles 18 and 8.
18 and 13. That's all right.
First Chronicles 18 and 13. And it reads, and he put garrisons in Edom, and all the Edomites became David's servants. Thus says Yahweh, preserve David. That's the same.
That's 2 Samuel.
Yeah, they gave me the same second. That was the same.
First Chronicles.
First Chronicles.
18 and 13.
Yeah, it just
It's the same one?
I mean, pretty much said the same thing.
Okay, grab Genesis 27 and 40 for me. All right. Genesis 27 and 40.
Yep.
All right. So being slaves or Slavs under Israelite reign, King David at the time, sovereignty and dominion, the word slave derives from the Latin sclavus, from which the Spanish esclavo, a slave, derives from the Latin sclavos, originates from sclav or slave itself from Slav in reference to Slavic people, or the Edomites. Okay? Of modern day Slovenia or Slovakia, and former Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, shit. Czech, that's a tongue twister. Czechoslovakia, yeah, who were enslaved by Israel. Okay, that's when the nation of Edom came down out of the caves, man. All right, sklavos meaning slave. Go ahead. Yep.
Genesis 27:39, and Isaac has fathered, and Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
That's right.
And of the dew of the heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, that they shall break his yoke off the neck.
Yes, they shall break the yoke from off thy neck. Because that's what happened. The so-called white man, when they were in slavery under King David, what happened? They got away. They became the Greeks, the Romans, and then the Roman Empire fell. What happened? They became the slaves of the those that ruled during the time of the Holy Roman Empire, blacks in Europe. Okay, and what happened again? They broke the yoke. That 1,000 years that they were locked up, chained up, that old serpent, the devil, was chained up for 1,000 years. Okay, and what did he do? He got out of that. He got out of that slavery, or out of that yoke. And what happened? He took over the earth and fooled the people again, because that's what the scriptures say he was going to do. He was going to have a little season where he was going to deceive the nations, and the so-called white man deceived the hell out of the nations, man. Okay, and that says for a short time, because he's only going to be ruling for a short time. His time is up right now. You see? The so-called white man's time is up. Because it's been a back and forth battle between Jacob and Esau and the rulership and the blessings that rule this earth, man. So now that Esau's kingdom is falling, the Israelites are going to come back into power. You see? And the so-called white man is going into his final slavery. All right? Just like this was our final slavery, you're coming into your final slavery. All right? But after this slavery, your ass is going to get put off the earth. You're not coming back into power anymore. There's never going to be another Edomite rulership, man, on this planet. Okay? The Edomites are not going to make any decisions anymore on this fucking planet after this is over. Not one. I can't remember the brother's name. It's YT Politics. He said, if you even try to think, when we got you in the kingdom, if you even try to think, I'm going to cut your head off so fast, it's going to be spinning in the air for days. Okay? He said, I'm going to fall down chopping your motherfucking head off. You know what I'm saying? You know? That's what he said. If you even try to think. And Esau, you better not. The only thing you better think about is the fucking work you got to do. Okay? You're going to have your head down all fucking day. You better not look at an Israelite. You see?
Shit, being that they're going to, like, we want to cut them off forever.
Yeah, you're done.
Like, the Lord put them here because they're known as the wicked.
Yep.
They're the evil ones.
That's right.
So when our righteous kingdom comes, why do we need evil around us?
We don't anymore.
We got the picture.
Yep.
We got the memo.
Yep.
They was here for a whooping stick for Israel.
That's right.
So we got it. We understand.
And we learned how to do wickedness.
Exactly.
We do wickedness better than the fucking white man does.
That's true.
Okay?
Especially Jake, man.
All right.
Come to that damn
Niggas, man.
Well, I tell you.
You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah, we do it better than Esau, man. You know? Even though he's in control of the whole goddamn earth, you know, and he's a wicked ass motherfucker, man, but we just put some flavor to it. These Israelites put flavor to everything.
That's that salt.
You know what I'm saying?
Salt of the earth. That's that salt. That
All right.
flavor.
All right. Jacob is the former of all things, man. You know? They learn how to do wickedness from us better, you know, with a little flavor to it. You see? You got anything else, on?
That was it.
That was it. Well, with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Again, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akiyam, Akwatiyam, and the Scuppleberg listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
Yes, sir.